What if the future of artificial intelligence isn't just coded in algorithms, but poured into concrete, wired through silicon, painted on structural steel, and cooled by liquid immersion tanks buried beneath our feet? As AI models grow more powerful, the real revolution is happening underground and across the cloud in the rise of intelligent infrastructure. From hyperscale data centers in the Nordics to space-based compute platforms orbiting Earth, we're witnessing a tectonic shift in how digital intelligence is housed, powered, and scaled. This isn't just about storage, it's about sovereignty, sustainability, and the silent arms race for AI dominance. In today's episode, we'll explore how infrastructure is becoming the backbone of intelligence. We'll unpack why Amazon's 38 billion chip deployment, Microsoft's carbon-aware campuses, and PepsiCo's farm-to-consumer digital backbone are more than just tech headlines. They're signals of a new era. Whether you're a chief technology officer, a business strategist, or a curious podcast listener, understanding the physical and ethical dimensions of AI infrastructure is no longer optional. It's the key to decoding the future of digital transformation. Defining the AI infrastructure landscape. When we talk about AI-powered infrastructure, we're not just referring to data centers with faster chips. We're describing a new class of intelligent environments purpose-built to support the exponential demands of artificial intelligence. These infrastructures are designed to optimize compute, storage, and energy in real time, using AI to manage AI. From hyperscale campuses to edge nodes embedded in urban grids, the landscape now includes liquid-cooled GPU clusters, carbon-aware scheduling systems, and autonomous load-balancing algorithms that adapt dynamically to global demand. In short, infrastructure is no longer passive, it's predictive, adaptive, and increasingly autonomous. This transformation is driven by the rise of generative AI, large language models, and real-time analytics, which require unprecedented levels of compute density and energy efficiency. Traditional data centers, once built for static workloads, are being retrofitted or replaced by intelligent ecosystems that integrate cloud-native architecture, smart grid technology, and even digital twins for operational simulation. The result is a convergence of physical and digital domains, where infrastructure itself becomes a strategic asset. Whether you're a chief information officer planning capacity or a sustainability officer tracking emissions, understanding this shift is essential to effectively navigating business digital transformation. The infrastructure arms race. We are witnessing a full-scale infrastructure arms race, one where the battleground isn't just cloud capacity, but chip architecture, energy efficiency, and geopolitical positioning. Amazon's Project Rainier, backed by a $38 billion investment, is deploying over 500,000 Trainium2 chips to power next-gen AI workloads. Microsoft is building carbon-aware campuses with integrated sustainability metrics, while Google is optimizing its data centers with AI-driven energy scheduling. These aren't isolated tech upgrades, they're strategic moves in a global contest to dominate the future of intelligence. The race is no longer about who has the best model. It's about who can run it faster, cheaper, and greener. Emerging players and regions are also entering the fray. The UAE and Singapore are positioning themselves as AI infrastructure hubs, offering regulatory agility and energy innovation. Nordic countries are leveraging geothermal and hydroelectric power to attract hyperscale deployments. Meanwhile, startups like Crusoe and StarCloud are exploring space-based data centers, pushing the frontier of compute beyond Earth's atmosphere. This arms race is reshaping not just the tech industry, but national strategies, energy policy, and global supply chains. For businesses and governments alike, the question is no longer if they'll invest in AI infrastructure, but how fast and how smart they can scale. Sustainability and ethics. As AI infrastructure scales globally, so does its environmental footprint. Data centers now consume an estimated 2% of global electricity, and that number is rising fast with the surge in generative AI workloads. The sustainability challenge isn't just about energy, it's about water usage, land impact, and long-term resource planning. In response, tech giants are investing in green innovations. Microsoft's carbon-negative goals, Google's AI-optimized cooling systems, and Nordic hyperscale centers powered by hydroelectric and geothermal energy. But sustainability isn't just a checkbox, it's a competitive differentiator, a regulatory battleground, and a moral imperative. The question is no longer, can we build smarter infrastructure, but will we do so responsibly? Ethics adds another layer of complexity. As data centers become geopolitical assets, concerns around surveillance, data sovereignty, and digital colonialism intensify. Who controls the compute? Where is the data stored? And how do we ensure equitable access to AI infrastructure across borders and economies? These questions are especially urgent as nations race to build sovereign AI stacks and regulate cross-border data flows. Ethical infrastructure design must consider not just emissions and efficiency, but transparency, accountability, and inclusion. In this segment, we'll explore how sustainability and ethics are converging, and why leaders must treat infrastructure not just as a technical investment, but as a strategic and societal one. Let's talk about intelligent operations. AI-powered infrastructure isn't just about housing intelligence, it's about running it intelligently. Today's data centers are evolving into self-optimizing environments where machine learning algorithms monitor, predict, and adapt operations in real time. Predictive maintenance systems anticipate hardware failures before they happen, while AI-driven load balancing ensures optimal resource allocation across fluctuating workloads. These capabilities reduce downtime, cut energy costs, and elevate performance benchmarks. In essence, infrastructure is becoming a living system, one that learns, adjusts, and evolves with every data cycle. Digital twins are also reshaping how infrastructure is designed and managed. By creating virtual replicas of physical systems, operators can simulate scenarios, test upgrades, and optimize performance without disrupting live environments. Autonomous systems now handle everything from cooling adjustments to power distribution, guided by real-time analytics and sustainability targets. Case in point, PepsiCo's global digital backbone uses intelligent infrastructure to track supply chain data from farm to shelf, integrating AI across logistics, production, and customer engagement. These operational shifts aren't just technical, they're strategic, enabling businesses to scale smarter, respond faster, and compete globally. Fantastic future frontiers. The future of AI infrastructure isn't just bigger, it's bolder, stranger, and more decentralized than ever before. We're entering an era where data centers may orbit the Earth, powered by solar arrays in space and cooled by the vacuum of the cosmos. Companies like StarCloud and Crusoe are exploring space-based compute platforms to bypass terrestrial energy constraints and latency bottlenecks. Meanwhile, on Earth, modular micro data centers are being deployed at the edge in factories, hospitals, and even remote villages, bringing AI inference closer to the point of action. This shift from centralized hyperscale to distributed intelligence is redefining what infrastructure means in a post-cloud world. We're also seeing the early scaffolding of quantum-ready infrastructure, systems designed to eventually support quantum processors alongside classical AI workloads. These hybrid environments could unlock new frontiers in materials science, drug discovery, and climate modeling. Add to that the rise of AI-designed infrastructure, where generative models help architects optimize thermal flows, energy usage, and spatial layouts, and you begin to see a recursive loop. AI, building the very environments that will power its next evolution. The frontier isn't just technological, it's philosophical. How do we design infrastructure that's not only intelligent, but anticipatory? How do we future-proof the backbone of intelligence in a world where the pace of change is itself accelerating? As we wrap up today's deep dive, one thing is clear. AI-powered infrastructure is no longer a back-end concern, it's a frontline differentiator. From hyperscale campuses to edge deployments, and even orbital data centers, the physical backbone of intelligence is evolving at breakneck speed. But with that speed comes responsibility. Leaders must now think beyond compute power and ask, is our infrastructure scalable, sustainable, and sovereign? Because the businesses that answer yes to all three will be the ones shaping, not chasing, the future. So here are 3 takeaways to carry forward. First, infrastructure is strategy. Treat it as such. Second, intelligence must be operationalized. AI that can't scale or adapt is just a prototype. And third, sustainability isn't optional. It's the currency of long-term relevance. Whether you're building, investing, or simply navigating this space, remember, the future of AI isn't just in the cloud, it's in the concrete, the cooling, and the code that keeps it all alive. Stay curious, stay critical, and stay connected. The revolution is just getting started. Thank you for joining the digital revolution in unraveling this fascinating topic. Be sure to stay tuned for more episodes where we dive deep into the latest innovations and challenges in the digital world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep revolutionizing the digital world. And with that, I appreciate your continued support and engagement with the Digital Revolution podcast. Stay tuned for more insightful episodes where we talk about the latest trends and innovations in intelligent technologies. Until next time, keep exploring the frontiers of intelligent technology. Don't forget to follow this podcast series to stay up to date on the ever-changing world of digital transformation. Thank you for supporting the revolution.